The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather round the pit with your hosts, Johnny Maggs and Greg the Barbecue Broker DiGiorgio. Let's talk barbecue.
Every week, Chrissy, the microphones. What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by the barbecue cripple.
What? Why would you call
did
me
I
this?
say that? I'm sorry. Barbecue broker.
You know, I wasn't going to even talk about
phone
my back pain because I don't want it to
worry.
be the topic of conversation. No, I wasn't. Have I even brought up the last 2 weeks?
It just doesn't matter. It's just going to be a second before you go, oh.
If I stand up during the show, it's because I am in some serious pain in the back. I wasn't even going to talk about it, but now that he brought it up, there it is. Okay, we're all done with it. Moving on.
Sure you weren't.
No sharp movements, Greg. That's from Kevin.
He makes me laugh and it pinches.
Efren, Robert Marvin, Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve.
Uncle
Ray.
Steve. Hi, Uncle Steve.
Daddy Dutch, Ryan.
What, Ryan Newman?
Aaron Ronan. What's up?
What's up, guys?
Chris. So.
Hi.
How are you?
What a week. How was your week?
Non-eventful.
What's up, Len? Porkalope represent.
Getting ready for... Oh. What are you cooking on Easter?
My sister's cooking on Easter.
So you got the day off?
I got the day off.
Oh, how about you?
Yeah, I get the day off
Nice.
for Easter. She's going to be doing some, tenderloins or whatever, and maybe a ham. Oh, I'm doing a double smoked ham. Two spiral double smoked hams.
Nice.
That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing the ham. Ooh. With the maple bourbon orange glaze that I do. So famous for. Well, not me, but is a famous glaze. So yeah, we're doing that. So that's going to be fun. What are you doing? Are you hosting? Are you going? What's happening?
Just having it at the house.
Just at the house?
Just us. Yeah.
Anything exciting going on?
Figure we'll cook some rabbits.
Rabbit? That's just mean. What are all the kids watching out there, you know?
At least you got the joke. Cooking rabbits on Easter.
Oh, I was just like, okay, let's eat rabbit. I was down. I'm like, let's just eat them. I don't care. I'm from Australia. We eat everything.
Honest with you, I think I'm doing a turkey.
Yep.
And then Mrs. Maggs, I think, is going to good friend Chef Bobby Marcotte at the Tuckaway Tavern.
Yep.
She's going to go to the butchery and load up on goodness. Mm-hmm. Steak tips, chicken tips, lamb tips.
Oh my God, anything and everything from there. It's so good.
All the deliciousness.
Some bunch of different array of his homemade sausage.
What's up, Ryan? Papow represent.
Well, yeah, that's about it.
Good. Well, that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
I think I'm going to dig into my hot sauces.
And
I have 150 of them at home.
Whoa.
We're going to have to do one of these.
And I got 5 more in the car.
We're going to have to do like an episode like the hot ones, just me and you.
I'm going to try to get him
Chrissy
on.
can ask us the questions while we
That would be
try
awesome.
to answer
Robbie
them.
Royal,
Yeah.
what's up, brother?
What's up, Robbie?
Frack Daddy.
I want to give a couple quick shout outs before we start the show.
We got to thank C-Mac.
Okay. First of all, C-Mac, thank you for dropping off this awesome Sylvaticus coffee and ancho chili rub. This is it smells great, it tastes great, and can't wait to give it a whirl on some steaks. I want to give a huge shout out to our unbelievable New England Pitmaster group on Facebook, and also Bedland Farms, Len Will from Bedland Farms Barbecue in Andover. Len built an amazing barrel smoker. Gorgeous work of art, and we were able to raffle this off on the page, and we were able to raise in just 55 minutes. I think we sold 100 tickets at $30 a piece, and we were able to raise $3,000 in about an hour for a young girl with lymphoma.
That's awesome.
It actually is one of our members' daughters in our group, in our New England Pitmaster group. So thank you, Len, Bedland Farms, for making that smoker. Thanks to the anonymous group member we have that actually bought the smoker. So the cost of it, all proceeds were able to go, right to that family. So Thanks, New England Pit Masters. It's just amazing to see the community come together.
I was going to say, good job, community.
The barbecue community
That's
coming
really
together
cool.
and, doing good things. And it just makes me feel really, really good. So I'm huge shout out to our awesome group. Huge shout out to Len, Will at Bedland Farm. So thanks, guys. That's awesome. What else? What else you got before we do our...
Oh, we're good. Let's get into it.
All right. Before we start today's show, today's show is always brought to you by everybody's favorite uncle, Uncle Steve Shake. You ever wonder why your neighbor has a line just waiting to get into his backyard every time he lights that grill, but no one's coming to your house? That's because your friend's using Uncle Steve's Shake, and apparently you're not, which means only one thing, Chrissy. You better get you some. Uncle Steve's Shake, it's handmade, uses the finest ingredients, comes in 10 amazing flavors, including the new competition line and the newly renamed Pig, Cow, and Bird Shake, as well as their awesome dessert shake, and I know our guests have tried that recently, and Smoke Bomb. Oh, so delicious. If you can eat it, Uncle Steve has a shake for it. If you have any shake questions, Uncle Steve has fantastic customer service. They'll walk you through any of your shake needs. It's time to take that backyard barbecue game to the next level with Uncle Steve Shake. Shake some on everything. Today's show also brought to you by...
Our friends at Two Guys Smoke Shop and TwoGuysCigars.com. Whether we're barbecuing or not, we always keep the smoke rolling thanks to our friends at TwoGuysCigars.com. Today we are smoking the American by J.C. Newman.
Pretty good.
Thanks to our friends from TwoGuysCigars.com, we get to smoke some of the best cigars in the world, and so can you. Just visit TwoGuysCigars.com for your perfect barbecue companion. That's the number 2, GuysCigars.com.
Now, can I just jump in there real quick? You said, Chrissy, you got to get some Uncle Steve shakes. Well, what I got to do? I flirt with the guy every week on the thing. I say, hello, where's my package of shakes, Uncle Steve? I'm calling you out.
Something tells
Read
me...
the chat. He'll respond to you
Something,
real
Yeah, I
quick.
know.
tells me
I'm
you'll be
baiting
getting
him.
some shake tomorrow.
Uncle Steve, every week, I say hello, I say goodbye. I need some
He
shakes.
says, hey, mama.
Honey.
No, that's Barbecue Mama.
Barbecue mama.
Yep.
Without further ado, we have so much to talk about. Don't you agree?
Oh, it's been so long since we had the girls on, and they're just so fun. They're so energetic. They're passionate about everything
Passionate.
they do. I love it.
And I love the dancing. And I'm going to have
Yep.
them dance before they leave the show. They are going to dance. So without further ado, we'd like to welcome back to the show for a second time the Babes of Barbecue.
Babes of Barbecue. That's the charcoal chicks.
The Queens of Q.
The Sisters of Smoke.
The Females of Flame. Maddie and Kiki from Maddie and Kiki's Grill Studio. Let's go.
Hi,
What's
girls.
up, girls?
Hey guys! Okay, you know what? They said that was going to be an awesome intro, and they didn't disappoint. Round of applause for you guys. That was tight.
I don't know which one of those I like better, so we just
I
went with
know.
all of them.
That's it.
That's it. We just let it all out. How you been, girls?
I did like chicks of charcoal or charcoal.
The charcoal chicks.
The keeper.
Yep, the charcoal chicks. You could brand that if you want. That's fine. It's totally cool. I'll sign the rights over to you.
Put it on a cheese shirt. Just make sure you make it a triple extra large.
How have you guys? How have you guys been? It's been what, maybe 8-9 months since we've had you on.
Yeah, it feels like forever. I don't know about you guys, but this last year, I just feel like every month counts as like 3 months.
The time flies. That is 100% sure. The time does
I
fly.
don't get it.
Oh, Barbecue Mama agrees. Charcoal chick. She absolutely loves it.
Nice.
Okay, well, Barbecue Mama is our actual mama.
That's
so
right.
I'm glad to hear
Nice. Hi, Mom. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. And thanks for supporting your daughters, of course.
Our mom fell in love with you guys on the last interview. She wouldn't stop talking about you guys. She loves the accent. She loves the energy. She's like, you guys got to get together with those two in real life.
We really-
Can I just say,
We really do.
when you guys were doing your intro and you guys were saying the word Easter, I had no idea what you were saying.
Easter.
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 Easter. I was like, what are they talking about? And then I got the gist of
Let's play a quick game. Let's play a little word association. Easter.
Easter.
Easter. Can you say Easter? We're trying to make you talk like us. Say Easter.
I kind of like Easter better. It's got some like little pizzazz to it.
Yeah, there we go. See?
Yeah. And we've already went through the whole Pak, Yaka, and Havajad thing last time. So I'm just going to get some new words going. I was going to write along.
Brother Joe, what's up?
Joe, what's up, Aaron? So you girls have done quite a bit. A lot's happened since the last time you were on the show.
Yeah, quite a bit has happened. I need to say right off the top, last time, I don't think we knew Uncle Steve yet.
No. Ah.
So last time, we were just new to Uncle Steve. We were hearing everybody talk about it. Now, I consider Uncle Steve to be like a huge member of our barbecue family.
Oh, yeah.
He's an actual uncle.
He's everyone's favorite uncle. That's what it is.
That's what it is, yeah.
He's such a nice guy.
Everyone's uncle.
He's such a nice guy. There's
no
one more giving, the size of his heart. I mean, he's such a great dude.
I mean, I
Such a
want to
great
agree
dude.
with you guys, but I'm sitting here without shake or rubs. So what can I do?
Wow.
What can we do?
Chrissy's handing it
Well, you missed his comment.
I got a lot of things going
He's
on.
sending a huge package over to Chrissy probably after.
Oh, yeah, I bet he is. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Jesus.
He's laughing at that right now.
Yeah, I know.
Just write down your address. We'll get it to him, and then there'll magically be a box showing up probably next Friday.
Dessert
I don't get it
shake.
personally delivered.
I put some dessert shake in my.
I don't know.
I made a smoothie the other day and put some dessert shake in it.
Oh.
It was
Yes. Oh, my
ridiculous.
goodness.
I mean,
Fantastic idea.
ice cream. Forget about it. Ice cream sundae, a little sprinkle. So good. But
You
we
know
made.
what we've been doing with it? Guys, if you guys are coffee fans, with that, which I think I have a feeling you guys probably both are, put it in your coffee.
Yep.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right here. And do we have the
Give
dessert
it a
shake
sprinkle,
here?
sprinkle.
Yeah.
You don't have the dessert.
I will when
I
I get
don't.
some.
How do you not have dessert shake with you?
JJ stole it out of my bag.
I thought you carried a holster, like literally a holster of dessert shake.
I did. JJ stole it
We
out
call
of my
it the
bag to put
diabetes-
it on his waffles.
Carried the diabetes holster. I thought you carried one of those.
I did.
No?
I told you. JJ stole it.
Who doesn't want a shot of diabetes every once in a while? That's all I'm saying.
Don't
John, I'm sorry.
don't push me to the finish line yet, okay?
Ow! Stop making me laugh, you jerk. That hurt.
Dessert shake on brisket ice cream. I told you.
Oh,
See?
dessert. Oh. Have you heard about the brisket ice cream, by the way, that our buddy C-Mac made? Brisket,
No, but
burnt
we
end
need
ice
to go
cream.
check that out. because
I'm astounded.
The combination of brisket and ice cream. Why hasn't anyone thought of that yet?
Because it doesn't really make sense, but then when you eat it, it's like, wait a second, how does it make sense in my mouth but not in my brain?
Yes. I could totally see it.
It's the
sweet and
texture.
salty thing.
The sweet and salty thing and the texture and, like you think brisket and out of the fridge, it's congealed, it's hard, it's not like melted back, you have to, heat it up to get soft again. How does it work? In a weird way, it just does, and I think that he used a full packer to make that brisket too.
Yeah.
We'll see the fatty and you had both. I think you kind of get rid of most of the loose fat and then make it as lean as possible. But it was absolutely amazing. No one's making brisket ice cream up in Canada apparently, huh? No
They're
barbecue
not,
ice cream?
But you know what we did do actually? We actually celebrated Canada Day last year, making what we refer to as, hopefully you guys know what this is, but Canadian bacon ice cream. And
Yes.
it was
Ooh.
insane.
And it actually was like Canada in a bite. It had
Yes.
some
Stop it.
butter tarts in it, some maple syrup, some grilled bacon. It was unreal.
And you're right, you don't think that those things go together, but for some reason, once odd ingredients hit the ice cream, it just works.
More brisket ice cream coming Memorial Day, C-Mac just said.
Wow.
He also said it when he was on.
I know.
I got it on the calendar.
I'm just
Don't
reminding
you worry.
people because it went fast last time.
Don't you worry.
It went real fast.
I'll be there.
So, tell us about this media tour you went on. Like, how does that work? Like, first of all, media tour, your YouTube channel has grown exponentially.
Hold on, we'll get to the
There's so many
YouTube
things. I don't know where to
channel.
begin.
Because they had a very, very busy couple weeks as far as YouTube goes.
Oh, yes.
So we'll get to there.
We'll
but
get there. Slow me
like
down.
I said, the last time
Slow
we
me
had
down.
talked, you were about to embark on the media tour of the shows and everything and cooking demos. How did that go? How did the whole COVID thing, how'd you guys work around that, if you were able to?
Did it
Yep.
slow you down at all? Did you speed right up, keep momentum? Tell us.
It's weird because since we last spoke to you guys, we've been on about 5 media tours. So it's been a while.
Yeah.
And with COVID, it has certainly changed things. So we had plans to go across Canada. Last time we talked to you guys, we were so excited to gear up. We were going to hit all the provinces all the way to the East Coast.
Wow.
And then because of COVID, we had to switch that completely and do it via Skype.
Yes.
So it's been interesting because we've been to all the provinces, all the morning shows, but we've stayed in Maddie's backyard, which is weird.
Which is actually really cool, though. It's cool because then we can, you guys know, we've all seen those morning show segments where people are doing the fake grilling in the segment or in the studio, but we were actually able to throw down real barbecue on a morning show. So to us, I kind of don't want it to change back. I like doing it from our backyard and actually really showing people how to grill.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like it was awesome. It worked out great.
Yeah.
You know, I've been following along, and I mean, that is. So, what you guys are where in Canada now? You said all the way to the East Coast.
Oshawa.
Is that
Ontario.
is that
How
up
does
and
Johnny
left?
Johnny Max has
We
a
do.
fantastic
Oh no, we
life.
talked about this because of
Bobby Orr.
Bobby Orr. So where is
Yeah,
Oshawa
oh,
exactly?
When
Is
he
that-
played for the
that's right, Bobby Orr.
Oshawa Generals.
That's it. Now, is that where is
When he was,
Oshawa
like,
in?
8.
I'm ignorant with it when it comes to geography. Where is Oshawa if you go up to Canada? Is it West Coast more, or is that middle, or is it?
It's more like
Central.
towards middle to east, but
Yeah.
it's near. Do you guys know where Toronto is?
Yes. The Hall of Fame of hockey.
So we're basically 45 minutes away from there.
Yeah, really
Okay.
close to Toronto.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
So kind of north
Kind
of
from
like
Wis-
Michigan.
Michigan, the
Yes,
lake, in the
you
lakes
guys
and
just
stuff.
got it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
because you can go right over the bridge in Michigan and get into the into Toronto.
'Cause you know we are gonna have to get together, and we're gonna have to smoke.
Oh, guys.
We're gonna have to cook together.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to bring the smoker wherever we're going. That beast of a night train that I have. We're gonna have to cook on that. I mean, we're gonna get. Oh my God, how much fun would that be? We need to have
I
a
want to
get
talk
together.
about that thing.
We've
Okay.
been following along
Yeah.
on your adventures. That thing is badass.
You're right. It is a beast.
It is. I'm loving it. It works. It just runs like a Ferrari. It's amazing. I'm having so much fun with it. But that is, yeah, we're going to have to plan that up. We've already been talking about that. Yeah. Yeah. And our boys from, Chris and Kev from NEP. We've been trying to figure out how can we get the girls down here, or how do we go up there? Do we meet somewhere in between? I think this year, as it progresses and the vaccinations come out, I think that, venues start opening and things start happening, and then it just makes things easier to plan,
Yeah,
Totally.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Either way, we don't know when, we don't know how, but we are gonna make it happen.
Yeah, we love you too.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
We love you guys too. What you guys have been, the past few months, you have come up with some of the most incredible contraptions
to cook on.
to cook on. I'm just gonna just let me get people's juices flowing here for a minute. Do it yourself grills, okay? Here's just a few of them that I've watched, okay? You've cooked on a maple syrup evaporator.
Yep. That was just 2 weeks ago.
That was recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
made French toast on there. And then they had a word for the one that they mangled. It was a
Manky.
manky. Explain to us what a manky is.
I'm Australian. I understand that. Is
You
that
know-
not an American term?
No, I don't know what a
Haha.
manky is. I know what a hanky is. I don't know what a
I
manky
know what
is.
manky is.
What's a manky?
See? Yeah, see, Chrissy gets it.
I'm with you,
Manky.
girls.
She gets it because she's from down under.
She
Yeah.
is from down under.
Is it like a British thing?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
manky is when something's like gross and it's gone wrong
Yeah.
somehow.
But
It's
still
like,
tastes
it's
as
not
good
quite
as the other.
right.
But still tastes good, or because it still
Yes,
tastes.
We're
essentially.
manky.
I love the Manky.
We're
French
manky.
toast.
We're manky.
I guess we're manky. Apparently,
so.
The manky twins. So you also cooked in a file cabinet. Is that right? Did I see a file cabinet?
That's right.
An old kitchen sink, a double kitchen sink, I think it was. A
It
kitchen
was,
sink.
yep.
Concrete blocks, bricks. I mean, right? Dollar store barbecue for $4? Come on.
Yeah.
Tell me about that for 1 minute.
Okay, so guys, that one actually happened. I want to say maybe 2 years ago, we found this barbecue at the dollar store and we purchased it as a joke. And we were like, first of all, how is there a barbecue on the shelf at the dollar store? Like, how good does this thing work?
Right.
It got lost in the shuffle. And because we're doing these DIY grills, we were like, now's a great time to test it out and see if it actually works. And the thing worked.
With charcoal, too.
Yes.
Like, it wasn't just like we had some kindling in that thing. Like, we had actual hot coals, grilled some venison steaks.
I saw that.
And it worked really, really well.
It was awesome.
Wow. The venison steaks in the $4 grill.
I've done that before.
It was amazing.
The old gas station grill. It was literally what it was. It was like $10 for the whole pack. You know, it had the 3 little legs and grates and all this. When I had the season tickets for the Patriots, my buddy goes, we'll leave the grill. We'll bring my gasser. And okay, fine. Loaded this giant-ass gas grill in the back of the truck. Get down there, no damn propane.
Oh.
No.
What the hell are we going to do? I got coolers of meat. I bought 2 of these little $10 gas station grills.
Yep.
And I did the entire tailgate all morning, all afternoon on these 2 things that were maybe 2 of these, 3 of these in diameter, probably a foot by a foot.
8
foot
burgers.
diameter.
8 burgers max.
Yeah, if.
But
that was a good one.
amazing. What else? What was some of your favorite do-it-yourself builds? Because I know what mine is. I'm saving it for the end. What is yours? Tell us about some of your favorites.
My favorite was
You say everyone is your favorite.
It's so hard to choose.
She does. She does that to you a lot, you know. She does that.
She does every single time.
It's always her favorite. This is my favorite one. She always says that. I've seen it.
I can't even explain to you guys how amazing it feels to build these grills. And
True.
it is so touch and go sometimes. Like, we're like, is it actually going to work? Like, how is this going to turn out? But it's very hard to choose what my favorite is. But I'm going to say it was probably the terracotta pot smoker.
Ooh.
If I were to choose, the cold smoker.
Okay, so tell us what you liked about that. Was it an airflow thing? Was it it was sealed up nicely? Like what I did miss that one. What did you smoke in those? Tell
Okay,
us.
so we made some plant-based cheeses that we cold smoked, and some cashew cheeses that turned out fantastic.
They were really tasty.
And because it's so freezing up here all the time, basically it feels like, it was just awesome. Like, this thing kept the temperature so well. It had great airflow. Like, it came together in a pinch, like most of these grills do. Like, we've been really, really lucky with these grills.
I know, like I feel like if you can grill, you can pretty much make these work.
Exactly. Like, it's there. Sometimes they look like they're going to be complicated, but they end up, they're so simple. And I just really, then again, I do love all of them. Like, I don't
really do.
This is such an exciting series, guys.
It really was. And are you keeping these too, like on the side and using them every once in a while, or are
Yes.
you?
Yeah, we have all of them. Some of them we plan on revisiting. The dollar store one, like we even said in the video, like, you probably, for your health, I would not recommend reusing
That
that
one's
thing.
got maybe like a 3 grill.
That looks like a one and done.
Like
That looks like a
one-time.
one-timer. You know, you can't even lift it up without the pins, the legs falling out. I remember you were like, okay, maybe we'll just keep it here. The pins seem to be falling out. I think I'll just turn these facing outwards and onward, you know, but it looked a little flimsy, you know, wasn't like, you know, wasn't as...
For $4, what are you going to get?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you can...
It was worth the price tag.
certainly can't get my favorite, the one I saw, which we'll talk about in a second. Maddie, which is your favorite one? Come on.
Okay, I know mine right off the top. I am also like you though, Key. All of them have really cool features to them, but the one that I love the most was our Yakitori Grill.
Oh.
That one was, I just couldn't get over it. The size of it, because we had like, I don't even know how many skewers we had going on that thing.
It was like 1,000.
That was all the
and
shish kebabs you had lined up, right?
Yeah.
The long one.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was just perfect height. It was literally waist height. There was no crouching. There was no bending. And I just love the idea that the skewers cooked quickly and you could have a bunch of people crowded around there and have such a cool time.
And it was low enough heat that no amount of, like, the skewers didn't burn. Like, you didn't have to worry about, like, it being such a high scorching heat. It was a nice gentle heat. We were turning them around, having a drink, hanging out.
Awesome. That one is definitely more the experience.
Yes.
I like that. So you could actually have a bunch of people cooking themselves on it, like, you know, beside you, in front of you, and kind of almost set up like a foosball table. Except for with kebabs, you know? Drop a piece of meat in the middle and just.
Oh, I could play that all day.
Wait, where'd my goalie go? I ate him. Stop eating the players, John.
No, but like you said, that's perfect because you can make it really a social event. Great party and everyone brings something. You make it all up and have a couple sociables on the side and you're good to go.
It just goes to show you what I love about this series that they've done is that a lot of people don't, they're afraid or intimidated to get into barbecue because they think that, it's not, they haven't even realized that it's the meat that costs the most money. But, they're intimidated. They think they have to go out and get this like super high-end, grill or smoker to jump into the game. But what you girls have done essentially is really showed everybody that you can get into this game for as little as $4 or potentially nothing if you look around your house and maybe find one of my favorite party pails.
Oh,
pail?
we got a party
Pail. I remember that. I remember. Pail. All right. Tell us about the party. Tell us about the ribeye party pail. Indirect and direct. Both in a little 12-incher. I need to know more about this.
Someone's back feels better.
Tell us. I'm trying to forget about it. Stop reminding me. Thank you. What's wrong with this guy? I can't take him anymore.
I can't get a word in edgewise.
You just said edge and wise.
How is that different from any other week?
Touche.
I
Very
like
true.
Chrissy.
Most people do. She's sassy.
I mean, we loved our old producer Ben, but Chrissy does bring a fun, different elements to the podcast.
TD, what's up, brother?
But she's certainly not afraid to make fun of me, so that's.
I was gonna say his voice says like it's a fun element. His eyes say it's a bitchy element. And she picks on me all the time.
No, I love it. I bring it, Chrissy. I got thick skin. Last time
I know you
checked.
got just not a strong back. We've learned.
Just a thick skin and a weak back. Oh Jesus! Don't you laugh and encourage her.
That's funny.
You're an enabler.
I don't care who you are. That's
You
funny.
are an enabler.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
He's an enabler. Ribeye party pail. Go. I need to hear it.
That one was, okay, again, such a fun little grill, super easy to put together. And that is one that we have reused so many times over because
That one's not going anywhere anytime soon. We love that one.
that one's super convenient and it works amazingly.
So-
With the lid has got to be my favorite part of that grill.
So creative. Tell people how, if you don't mind, walk people through how you built that and what you got the supplies and kind of what went into that.
Okay, so that one, basically, you gotta have a pail. We turned a metal bowl, just one of the standard metal bowls that everybody has in their kitchen, into a lid by drilling a hole in there, putting on a rather cute handle, I might add.
Yep.
It was pretty darn cute, that handle.
Yep.
And then then we had a grate, put some charcoal on the bottom, you're ready to grill.
It's just a matter of finding things with the right measurements.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you have a grate that fits snugly on top.
Mhm.
And if you have some old grills lying around, like a bunch of different sizes of grills, which a lot of people in the barbecue community do, you can sort of pick and choose from your grills which grate you're going to use, depending on the size of your pail. And same with those lids, those metal bowls come in so many different sizes. Pick a nice lid, you got yourself a party pail.
And now you also put like a grate at the bottom to keep the coals elevated, correct?
Yeah.
Right? And then you drilled some holes, always thinking of airflow, getting that heat and that smoke right up into the meat. So you drilled your holes, you put a little charcoal grate at the bottom, and then on top of that, you dumped your coals into a pan. So you could have direct or indirect in a 12-inch space, which is amazing.
Exactly. We like to have the control because even on these small grills, they're not just for show. We want to test them to see if they actually are going to work and if we can actually grill on them. So like any grill, you want to be able to control the heat and move it around depending on what you're cooking. And that little thing can perform, let me tell you.
It really can. And the cool thing about these grills is that once you get the basics on what you need to make a grill, which Greg, like you said, you always got to have airflow. You got to have a grate. Basically, that's it. The rest is you can literally just think of whatever vessel you're going to use. And anything can be a grill. We keep saying we see grills now everywhere we go.
We're like, that's a grill. Please turn that into a grill. What is it, a wheel? Oh, an old piece of like...
Yeah, I can
We'll
cook
turn
on
that
that.
into a grill.
I can cook on that.
Don't.
Wheel's a good idea. We got to write that one down.
That's amazing. I mean, I love it. I love watching it. Yeah, now, is that series still going? I think it is, right? You're still doing it? How long is it going to go? How many more, are these, awesome
Hey, Brad, thanks for stopping by. Kevin Flaherty, what's up? Billsy, what's up, brother?
He's going to talk right over me like that, huh? How many of these vessels do we have coming up that we have to look forward to in the future?
We've got quite a few more in store. So we plan our content way ahead of time, and we've got a lot more fun ideas in store. So,
and it's basically our only New Year's resolution that we've ever kept that has lasted up until this time. I don't know, because it started as a New Year's resolution, and we've never kept this long with one.
No, and we've had a ton of fun doing these, and it's really challenged us as far as our skills in the barbecue world and expanded how we think of barbecue and grilling. And we genuinely are just having fun making these, which is what it's all about.
Exactly.
For sure. Well, we got a question, and you can also add this to the list of nicknames here. From everybody's favorite Uncle Steve. What did you girls do before becoming barbecue beauties?
Ooh, that's
barbecue
beauties. I'm mad I didn't think of that.
Uncle Steve, come on.
Very good question. Very good question, Uncle Steve. So surprisingly, believe it or not, before Maddie and I quit our day jobs to work exclusively in the world of barbecue, we were both essentially like employment counselors.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
Wow.
And so we worked with people and supported them in finding their dream careers, basically. And it's kind of ironic because we hated the job. We weren't in our dream career, and we were coaching people to go and do their dream.
And we were like, how do we do our dream?
Yeah. And so we were like, hey, you know what? Let's take our own advice. Let's get the heck out of here, take a leap, and the rest just is history.
Yeah.
That's amazing. When you jump in 2 feet with something, that's really when things start to happen. Right?
It's so true. You got to give it your all.
And it's like through our experience, unless you're jumping in with 2 feet, if you're only in 1 foot, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
C-Max says hot coal hotties. I think we started. I think we started something here.
Oh, we definitely started.
I think honestly, we need to rate all of
hot
these
coal
down.
hotties.
Hot coal hotties.
So when we last spoke, you guys were just on the verge of starting your YouTube channel. Now it has started, and it is on the incline. You guys are awesome. I love what you're doing. Are you having fun with it, first and foremost?
Okay, Johnny Megs, fantastic question. And that is so crazy that now that seems like so long ago that we started our channel, but to answer your question, we are having a blast with it because YouTube, you can't expect crazy results from YouTube. So that's sweet that you guys are saying we're on an incline, but YouTube, we keep getting told, is a long game. So it's really, really like that. Nice and slow, nice and steady. And if you're not having fun, you're not going to continue. So we're having a blast with it. We're learning with every video. And we were just saying that today because we shot a video today. Every single time that we go to shoot, we mess something up and we learn from it.
Yeah.
We forget to turn something on. We forget to shoot something. We're
my goodness, the thumbnails. Every time
when are we going to remember the thumbnail?
I've had a couple issues that, never put the mic on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There were times that, I'm doing the video. I never hit record. So here I am talking like a jackass in my kitchen, talking to nobody but my blank camera because I never hit record.
You're doing better than I did. I filmed a video back in August. I still haven't even edited and put on YouTube yet.
What is this editing you speak of?
I mean, I
film for edit. I just piece it all together and let it fly.
That's what they say to do, but for some reason I feel inclined to go in there and tinker around a little bit.
He puts filters on, don't worry. He puts the beauty filter on.
Who, John does?
No, you do.
A beauty filter?
Yeah.
I put the hair filter on so it looks like I have hair.
Maybe these two are the barbecue beauties.
There you go.
Kevin called us the Bald Bros Barbecue Podcast.
I like it. But
we're going to coin that.
You guys just had a very interesting competition you were involved in this past week with a good friend, Joe Martinez from Smoking Joe's Pit BBQ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had a great tournament of 20, the BBQ Pit Masters of YouTube, it was called. 20 competitors, round robin, everybody
10
gets
teams.
matched up in what protein you got to get.
Yep.
You guys had Brother James from Aim 'em and Claim 'em.
Yep. James Pavia.
Yep. And he was chicken, correct?
Yep, that's right. We had a whole chicken. We had to smoke it. And in our typical fashion, we not only smoked it, we built the cooker first. Dropped the mic.
Yep. And that was
It was a barrel smoker.
the green.
AKA the ugly drum smoker. And boy,
UDS.
was that thing ugly. That thing's not winning any beauty contest.
No, it certainly isn't.
Speaking of Joe, here's Joe right now, and he's breaking
Hey.
news.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Smoking Joe.
You heard it here first. He's smoking a dessert shake brisket.
Ooh, I'm sure that's got to be
Even just
super
Smoking
low.
Joe.
Chef
Love
Johnny,
Smoking Joe.
Big Rome.
So I'm anticipating a low heat for that cook.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to burn the sugars.
So, how was your experience on that competition?
Well, it was very cool. So we still are shocked that Smoking Joe asked us to participate.
Yeah, because we were among a whole bunch of people that had huge YouTube channels. So
Yeah.
Maggie and I were
Massive
like,
channels, huge names in the barbecue community. Smoking Joe comes to us and says, "You girls want to participate?" And we were like, "If you think we're in the caliber of these fine people, let's go for
we're like,
it."
we have like 1% of the following on YouTube as these people do, but you know what? Hey, let's do this.
Let's join the fun.
And it was so much fun. We had a blast. We had a separate group where we talked to all these people before, like throughout the competition.
Yeah.
And that was the most fun. Like
Yeah,
these
that
guys
group,
are
hilarious.
absolutely hysterical, these guys. Like I kept looking down at my phone and being like, what are we even talking about right now?
Oh yeah, we have a couple of those groups set up with the boys, and it's like one thing. It's like a roller coaster of topics, but yeah. So good. You got to meet a bunch of the other guys, and like I said, it's an incredible family that we got going with the YouTube and everything. What do we have coming in the future?
Ooh.
Yeah, so we are definitely going to continue with these DIY builds. I don't feel like that's stopping anytime soon.
No, I certainly don't think so. We've been having quite a bit of fun with these. And it's difficult for us to say because I think everybody's kind of like on pause with a lot of goals as far as the pandemic goes.
Yeah, everyone's trying to feel it out. What's going to be opening? Is it opening? How's
Right.
the rest of this year going to unfold?
Yeah, so this summer we have a lot of events that we're planning on doing online still. Like so a lot of everything like that is still happening over Skype and things like that. But we are going to continue doing our cross Canada media tours, which like Maddie said, we've grown quite accustomed to being in her backyard using our own grills for these. And just sort of letting our career be guided by what we find fun, which is really not led us wrong so far.
Amazing. Amazing.
Nice. Brother Alton,
yes,
the dog father.
Yes, Alton. I'm wearing your shirt, dude. Represent the
Jonathan
dog father.
Barton, chef.
The dog father.
Brother Bill from Chicken Fried. There it is.
There it is, Chrissy.
There we
A little slow on the uptake today, but that's okay. We love you. We do.
I'm just gonna let it bark the whole rest of the show.
Ow, that hurt. Stop doing that.
I was gonna say, you want to talk about who's slow? I'll come over there and kick you, and you see how quick it takes you to come and catch me. Pal.
Kyle says, these girls are awesome. Thank you, Maddie and Kiki, for all you've inspired a couple girlfriends into barbecue. Kyle Alexander. Lots of love coming to you girls.
Oh, my goodness.
Lots of
That's
love.
really
It
nice
makes
to
us so
hear.
happy if we can get more people into barbecue, especially the ladies. We need more
Ultimately-
ladies in barbecue.
Yes, that's been a goal of ours since we started doing this. We can't figure out why a lot of women are still afraid to get out there and start grilling. So to hear that makes us so happy.
However, don't you guys agree? I feel like over the past year or two, it's definitely, we can see a huge difference. Like there are definitely more women on Instagram in the barbecue family that are now throwing down some crazy barbecue.
Yeah, like when we started, there were very, very few. But Maddie's right now, you can definitely see a sort of steady incline.
Yes, thank goodness the time has come.
Oh.
Amen to
For
that.
sure.
You girls
Yeah.
are leading the charge.
Yeah, you guys are truly pioneers also in the whole whole thing. You know, we had the whatever you want, if you want to call them the professionals. You know, Diva Q, Lene Oxley. You know, Melissa Cookston,
Wood Chicks, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You know, but you know, you guys are bringing it to not only a professional level, but also the regular, everyday backyard level too. You're covering all aspects of the both sides of the spectrum.
Absolutely.
You know,
Love
with
hearing
it.
that. We absolutely love hearing that because you're right. Some of the women that are in barbecue that have been before us even, they're fantastic, but they are also a tiny bit intimidating. So we want it to be open to other women to look at us and be like, that doesn't look that hard. I can do it.
Yeah, we definitely want to appear accessible to people
Yes.
and make people feel like they can start to get out there and grow themselves.
Barbecue doesn't have to be intimidating. It's such a welcoming, the community itself, and we've all failed before on the grill, and that's how you learn.
Absolutely. You can't learn without eating some of your own bad Q.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta know. You
yeah,
don't
we've-
learn from all the good stuff. You
We've
don't
all-
get better. You don't get better from, I cooked an amazing brisket today. You get better from saying, man, I just hacked the shit out of that brisket.
Yeah.
And I ain't going to make that mistake next time.
Yeah. You know, there was like, how was the brisket? It was delicious. As I'm still chewing it because I got to eat the whole damn thing because I spent $80 on a brisket and the wife will kill me after I screwed it up. But
Cooked to perfection, sweetheart.
it's perfect. Wow.
We've all
man.
eaten choco, like at some point or another. You've blackened your meat to the point of just, ruined it. You learn.
Exactly.
It takes a while sometimes to figure out the difference between char and actual bark. At least
You know, sometimes
at the beginning of my earlier days, I'm like, look at this rack of ribs, honey. And like, she's like, it's burnt. I'm like, that's bark. She goes, it's burnt.
Yeah.
She goes, it just looks burnt. I'm like, no, taste it. Watch. Take a bite. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's burnt.
Here's a great tip for cooking inside. When the smoke detectors go off, the food was done well before that.
Way before.
I disagree. I'm in a tiny apartment.
You've overcooked it.
I'm in a tiny apartment. My smoke detector goes off all the time, and
You get the extra sensitive smoke detectors.
yeah, for
apparently.
sure.
Well, awesome, girls. Thank you so much. This was a blast, just
Absolutely.
like every time.
Absolutely.
You guys are great. We love yous. Keep up everything you guys are doing.
Huge fans.
Like
Huge
I said,
fans.
the energy and the passion you guys show and just the pure enjoyment, you're giving across as you're doing it speaks volumes.
Absolutely.
Well, we really appreciate that, you guys, and we definitely have to get together with you because we have mad love for you too.
Totally. We love
So
you
much
guys.
fun.
We are so happy to be invited back.
Yes, and so when this is all over, we definitely have to have a party in the yard.
A party in the yard.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Awesome.
Why don't you tell everybody who lives under a rock and that doesn't know where to find you, where to find you?
Yep, so we like to keep it nice and simple. You can find us across all social media at Maddie and Kiki or maddieandkiki.com.
Awesome.
And before we go, I know it's Tuesday, but you got to give me the Friday dance and just say Tuesday. You just got to do it for me.
Okay, ready?
I don't think we've ever said Tuesday to
I'll
it.
do it.
Okay.
I love that.
Tuesday dance.
Okay,
Tuesday.
Here we go.
Tuesday, Tuesday, yes, it's Tuesday. That doesn't have to be.
Oh, it does.
Got a raise in the roof too.
It does. It worked for me. It worked for me. That's all I got to say.
You were moving. You're already feeling better.
I think it just loosened up the lower back. It got me loose there. But girls, thank you so much for taking the time. We know how busy you are and how much you have going on. Thanks for taking the time to join us again today.
Guys,
Thank you
invite
so
us back
much.
anytime. We're here anytime. Thank you very much.
Why don't
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Hold up a few.
Go
until we-
Generals.
Go Generals. Hold up.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hold up just a few while we do the outro,
Yep.
we'll come right back to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool.
Awesome.
Unreal.
Awesome. Every time.
I mean, can we have them on next week too? Or the week after?
Okay.
All right, cool. You're done. We're booked. Solid. I love these girls. They're awesome. Love watching what they're doing. So much energy. And like you said, I could have been smoking meats for like 4 days in a row. I'm like, I'm taking the fifth day off. I watched one of their videos. I'm like, going to make a grill out of a kitchen sink, I guess. Just gets me going.
Oh, yeah. What? I can cook on that. I think I can cook on that.
Definitely.
Awesome. Unbelievable.
Awesome.
Love it. Thanks so much, girls. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
I want to give a quick little shout out to one more time for that the guy on our page. If anyone missed the raffle or not the raffle, but the fundraiser raffle that we did, we have it posted on the New England Pit Masters. It's pinned to the top. Tony Patoya's daughter, Allie, we have a GoFundMe up for her as well. So if anyone missed the GoFund raffle, you can head over to New England Pit Masters, and if you want to donate to the GoFundMe, it's posted right at the top of our page. So that's what I got.
That's what you got.
What are we doing next week?
I'm not sure.
It's the Oscars.
It's the Oscars, John. Say something.
I was thanking Barbecue Mama.
Oh.
So, cool your jets for a second.
I'm cool, bro. What's going on next week? Anything?
Nothing.
We don't have anyone coming on?
Nothing.
I don't think so.
Oh, we got to get working on something.
We'll be
figure out
here.
something.
Yeah, I'll be here.
We'll figure out something.
Christine's
We got a
the
couple.
guest.
We got a couple.
We do have some.
authors coming up.
We do.
We got Billy Gillespie.
Yep, Smoking
from
Hogs.
Smoking Hogs.
Mm-hmm.
Chris from The Barbecue Buddha.
The Barbecue Buddha. Yep.
Yes, not to be mistaken with our dear friend Ray Sheehan of Barbecue Buddha.
Okay.
We're actually gonna get into that.
We'll talk about that?
Of clarifying it.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows.
People need to know.
Yeah. Then Adam, I'm about to set up actually today. They emailed me from That Jew Can Q. He's got a book coming out.
Yes.
So Billy and Chris are going to be in April, and I believe Adam is going to be in either May 4th or May 18th. I'm not positive.
I've been following that guy for quite a few years. He's blown up.
Yeah.
Now he's got a book, so good for him. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
Good stuff, man.
All right, brother.
Until next week.
Well, you actually want me to do the outro?
Yeah, good.
Why not?
Well, all your social media links are in the description below,
Chrissy
so
said
you can
that.
read them all out one by one if you like. But everyone,
That's it.
just click in the link.
Click the link.
Click the description below. The links to every one of their multiple platforms
That's
is
right.
on there.
Hit subscribe,
Yep.
friend, add, hot buttons, star
Follow.
buttons, rainbows, whatever.
Yeah.
Questions or comments, send them to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. And like always, subscribe, like, rate, and review. Now,
Until next week.
till next week.
Keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.